What's up everyone, I'm Rhino Tuber, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll give you my thoughts on the PS5. Guys, Sony has released two different versions of the next gen console. One is digital and one is regular. Now, the obvious difference between them is that digital does not have a disc port. The PS5 has a pretty good storage system with an automatic 825 gig of space on there. Now that is an upgrade compared to the standard version of the PS4, which only had 500 gig on there. And the PS5 also has 16 gig of RAM. Now the looks of the PS5, I quite like it. They've gone with a futuristic type sci-fi feel, like it's out of a movie about aliens or something to do with the future. It's kind of what a next-gen console would be like, with all the curves, points and everything else. Guys, the controller is also rounded off on the edges, which makes it look a bit more modern. This is the PS4 controller. As you can see, it's got some rough points and edges. But I do have to say something about the regular design compared to the digital. The digital version of the PS5 looks a bit more cleaner because it's more symmetrical. With the regular version, it kind of looks like they finished off designing and making the prototype, and then they thought, oh, we forgot the disc slot. So then they just decided to put it there. I mean, I guess it works. I mean, it looks a bit more chunkier. I'm kind of interested to hear if that was the only place they could put the disc slot, because as I said, it does look a bit weird. They could have put it maybe on the black main internal box, but maybe they couldn't fit it there, so yeah. But overall, I quite like the look of the PS5. It looks upmarket. Now, in terms of the scale of the PS5, according to this graph, the scale of the PS5 is pretty tall. It's fairly high up and it's a lot bigger compared to all the other consoles, no matter if it was Xbox, Nintendo or Sony. Now, I did hear at the event that the PS5 might be backwards compatible. I'm not quite sure if it will be, but if it is, it's a little strange. Now, people who have a PS4 and they have a physical disc copy like I do, they're going to find it hard to somehow use their game backwards compatibility on their digital version. So I'm not quite sure if they have like a little slot on the digital version to put your disc in, scan it, and then you don't need the disc anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's not that high tech. I would imagine there would be like, you sign in with your PSN account and then you'd get all the games installed on your PS4 onto the digital version. It's kind of a mess. Now, people with absolutely horrible internet connection will probably go with the regular PS5, even though it might be a bit more expensive compared to the digital. I'll talk about prices in a minute. But for me, I have pretty good internet connection and I would probably just get the regular version, because for me, I kind of like having that disc slot. I'm not sure about you guys. Probably doesn't look as clean. Big question is, can it fit under a TV? Now, the PS5 has shown images of it going sideways. It looks kind of cool when it goes sideways. It kind of looks interesting. Also, the PS4 and the 5 can act as a Blu-ray player, so people with Blu-ray movies can play their movies in 4K on the PS5 and 4. Now, the price. It's kind of all over the place. Some people are saying the PS5 will be like $400, some are saying it will be like $1,500. It's kind of all over the place. Rumours. Sony has not released any prices or any release dates yet, but that is probably soon to come. Let's think for a minute. The PS3 in Australian dollars when it first came out was $829. It's pretty expensive. The PS4 when it came out in Australian dollars was $549. It's cheaper than the PS3, but still fairly expensive. So the real question is, what would the PS5 be? Now, people are saying the PS5 is probably going to be $1,000. For me, I don't think it will be. Comparing the other prices, such as the PS3 launch price and the PS4 launch price, I think the PS5 will probably range between $650 to $700 Australian dollars. Now, I know it is a next-gen console, but I just don't think Sony would put $1,000 on it. Now at the event, they showed teaser trailers for a lot of big games coming out for the PlayStation 5. Now there were some games that I thought, I have to have that. Spider-Man was one of them. Spider-Man looks amazing, and I can just tell that the PS5 will bring really good textures, lighting, shadows, etc. to all their games. Now these games would look incredibly realistic on an 8K TV. But hey, who has an 8K TV? No matter what TV you're going on, these games will look really good. They're going to be better than the PS4 ones. Now this TV here, it's not a 4K TV, it's not an 8K TV, it's just a standard TV. Now the PS4 games look good, some games look a bit but the PS5 games will certainly bring really good quality to lighting, textures, etc. Another great game I was looking forward to was Gran Turismo 7. Now with car racing games, I don't really play them a lot. I'm the type of guy that buys them, plays them for a bit, and then puts them on the shelf, and then maybe later I'll play them again. The Gran Turismo 7 looks absolutely amazing, and I think the developers of this game should really go all out on the realism. The scenery and the cars, they just look really well made. Yet this is a trailer, so I was really pleased that the Gran Turismo developers showed gameplay, and the gameplay looked really good. Yeah, as I said, on a standard TV, it will look better than the PS4. Another game I was also looking forward to was NBA 2K21. However, the trailer is a bit dramatic. It shows Iron Williams training in a gym by himself with all this dramatic lighting and effects, and the amount of sweat on his face, yeah. I can kind of tell from the trailer that the developers haven't really finished the game yet. Run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Another thing I also want to mention is that the fan on the PlayStation 4 gets so annoying. It sounds like a jet engine flying off. It gets really loud and annoying. Some people clean out their PlayStation 4s, and yet about a week later it starts to sound like an engine again. Hopefully the PS5 doesn't have the same sound issues as that, but I am really looking forward to the PS5. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below of the PS5. What one are you going to get? Are you going to get regular, digital, or none? Thank you for watching. I'm Rhino Tuber. See ya!